Well, in case you missed it, unless you've been flying out of town and just got back in, this was what Hurricane Ian looked like. Now, as it was making its way towards South Carolina, winds at the time got up to about 85 miles an hour. The winds gusted to 105, and even though it was moving north, it made the landfall in the area of Georgetown, probably around 205. There's a little bit of debate of where it is, but we always measure when it makes landfall when at least half of the eye has made it on shore, and that was really between Georgetown and McClellanville. The winds today, the highest continuous winds got up to nearly 37 miles per hour, but the wind gusts were even crazier. We had wind gusts along I-95 in the eastern Midlands that did exceed 50 miles an hour. Now, things are a lot calmer now. We still have winds coming out of the northwest, give or take upwards about 15 miles an hour, but it's still gusting to at least 30 to 35. And for what it's worth, we've cooled down quite a bit. Lots of mid to upper 50s strewn all over the Midlands. Now, the amount of rainfall that we got was noticeable in most of the Midlands. The far western Midlands, maybe about half an inch, a little bit more. Into the north and central Midlands, most areas got anywhere from an inch and a half to near 2. But watch this. When you go from Lower Richland into Sumter, Clarendon, and Calhoun County, areas got anywhere between 2 to near 3 inches of rainfall, and then the big bullseye was in eastern Orangeburg County. Santee, nearly 4, around Federville, over 4.5, about 4 inches over in Tugtown. Again, there's still a little bit of very light rainfall falling, but as JR mentioned, you go up into the mountains, even though it's not showing it because of the tilt of the radar, there's actually snowflakes and sleet falling from Asheville to Boone, North Carolina. Their temperature right now is 31 degrees. Well, there's Ian. There's what's left over of Ian moving up. The rain looks a lot worse than it is, but the bottom line is that this rain will end in the next few hours. And as it does, we'll start off tomorrow morning with temperatures in the mid-50s. It'll still be windy, but then tomorrow the winds die down. We'll have partly cloudy skies with highs in the low to mid 70s. Then as we get into Sunday, temperature pretty much copy and paste. It'll be partly cloudy, 73. Big cool down on Monday as we drop down to 66, but then we start warming up. The sunshine galore returns. Tuesday we get up to 72. Looking at 79 on Wednesday, a high of 80 by Thursday. And with any luck with those clear blue skies on Friday, we're looking at a high of 78 degrees.